All right, hey everybody, welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I am Ethan Van Sciver, 26-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble man, and happy to say this again, great big Star Wars fan. We did it, guys, we won. The fandom menace, the fans, we all won. Let me explain what happened, okay? Let me tell you what happened this morning, because this was quite a thing, and I was very upset all day long today over the idea of actually giving in and boycotting Star Wars. Something that I am not comfortable doing. I love Star Wars. I spend a lot of money on Star Wars. And I didn't want to have to just shut off that spigot and not enjoy my hobby anymore out of protest. But I felt I needed to. A user named Star Wars Theory, a YouTuber, spent a lot of money with the permission of Lucasfilm to make a Star Wars fan film based around Darth Vader. Now, he did a great job. Everyone who watched this movie thought it was fantastic. 6 million views on a Star Wars film. Now, he didn't monetize it because that would be, well, you're not allowed to do that. He can't. He doesn't own these. He doesn't own these properties. So, with respect to Star Wars, with respect to Lucasfilm, he did not put monetization on the video. He just left it up there as a gift to fellow fans like himself, who wanted to enjoy his ideas about what a really good Darth Vader film might be if he had control of it. Everyone appreciated it. Everyone enjoyed it. He went out and, the thing about movies is there's so many aspects of it. You've got to hire actors. You've got to hire directors. And, of course, you've got to get music. You've got to get good music. Now, somebody who was disrespectful to Lucasfilm would actually straight up just take the music, would take the John Williams score and then just put it on over his movie. Well, Star Wars Theory didn't do this. He actually went out and he hired an orchestra to create new music, and music that was evocative, okay, that would make you feel like this was a Star Wars movie. It was sort of like John Williams, but it was not the John Williams score. Nevertheless, Disney, Warner Chappell, UPM, AMRA, UMPI, and PDL all stepped in and gave him a great big copyright strike for that music. And what they did, in essence, was they took over. They monetized his video, which was basically a gift from him to the fans. They monetized it. They started making money. They started running ads on it. From what I understand, they were able to earn about $80,000 in the period of time that they had taken control over his film. This is just... It was awful. Now, he wanted, he was considering actually complaining and saying, maybe Disney, I'd like to contest this strike. I don't want you to run ads. I don't want you to monetize this video, even though you have the right. I feel like, Lucasfilm gave me permission. I also feel like this music is my own, and this is not the right thing to do. And the response that he got back from Disney was, if you contest this strike, we are going to take your entire YouTube channel down. Okay, that would be devastating. Disney does not want to go down that road. Disney does not want to go down the road of actually taking down fan accounts that criticize or praise or anything Star Wars. That would be a terrible, terrible thing to do. And nevertheless, they did this very ostentatiously. They did it in everyone's face. Everyone was upset. Everybody was confused over this, and it was quite a deal. Now, when I found out that Disney had threatened Star Wars Theory that they would take his channel down were he to try to contest the strike, to me that sounded like bullying, and that was the last straw for me. That was the last straw for me. I am not going to boycott Star Wars over creative decisions that I disagree with, but I will boycott Star Wars if Star Wars actually, and the people behind Star Wars, actually start bullying the fans. Now, the toxic fandom meme that was going around last year, that is right on the border. That is right on the edge. And I'm going to choose to fight that in a different way. I'm going to fight that by pointing out the individuals who are spreading that idea around and possibly connected to a PR firm. I am going to make accusations because that is absolutely terrible, terrible treatment of your fan base that is upset. You can't turn around and say that the fans have ruined Star Wars. That's just not the way. That's not the way it works. Nevertheless, this morning I said, that's it, we're boycotting Star Wars. And anybody who wants to, even though I've told everyone that I'm not in support of a boycott, at this point I am announcing I am boycotting Star Wars. The $400 a month that I spend on Star Wars merchandise, clothing, apparel, toys, all kinds of toys. I spent $700 on a Jabba the Hutt from Sideshow. It's still not here yet. I'm waiting on that. But that spigot is getting cut off, and I will not spend another dime on Star Wars until Disney and Lucasfilm make this right by Star Wars Theory. Now, I was hoping for an apology. This seems like an implicit apology. They have, of course, look at this. Good news, the copyright claim on your video was released. Lucasfilm stepped in to speak to Disney or Warner Chappelle. They spoke to UPEM, AMRA, UMPI, PEDL, and they demanded, they said, take that claim down. And sure enough, the claim was released. And I am happy to see the video is no longer monetized. They're not running ads on it. They are going to treat a big fan like Star Wars Theory with the respect that he deserves as a fan, and in turn, that is a big show of respect for us, for the fans. So I am now taking down my own boycott, as I said I would. I will buy Star Wars merchandise. I will buy some. I'll probably go out tomorrow to Target and I'll buy some things as a thank you. I know it's a small thing to do. It doesn't really mean much. But I want to know that our voices are heard by these people. It's very important. People like me, people like Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers, people like Jeff at World Class and Star Wars Theory, and all of these guys who have been Star Wars fans their entire lives. We are important. We are the fans. We are the ones who will always be here to support whatever Lucasfilm does. Even if we don't like it, we are going to show some signs of support for it by talking about it, by criticizing it. I will buy tickets to every single movie, and maybe I'll buy 2, maybe I'll go twice or 3 times sometimes. We are the fans. And yeah, we are in our 40s. Or 30s, we're older, but Star Wars is older too. We've aged, we've grown up together with Star Wars, and when we speak to younger fans as well. Definitely I've got a lot of young listeners and viewers here at Comic Artist Pro Secrets who do take my words into consideration when it comes to things like Star Wars, and so all we're asking for is the bare minimum of respect. I do believe that even though Disney ran Star Wars Theory through the ringer here and upset a lot of people, I think Lucasfilm stepped in and did right. And so Pablo Hidalgo, your bosses did the right thing today. I will give praise when praise is due, and praise is due right now. We need more behavior like this. Listen to us fans. Listen to what we have to say, treat us with respect, and in kind, we will shower you with money. That is a promise. Even if we can't give you praise 100% of the time because we think what you did with Luke Skywalker was stupid, and for some reason you haven't fired Kathleen Kennedy and you raised the prices at the Disney theme parks to cover the $180 million deficit from last year, and Roundhead Ryan Johnson still has not been apparently publicly fired from a trebuchet, and he is still supposedly working on his Star Wars trilogy. Still and all, this channel will be a repository for Star Wars opinion, and look, we've got 93,000 subscribers here, and that is because so many people are interested in the things that we say here. So thanks again. Thanks very much. Boycott is down. That doesn't mean you guys can't boycott for other reasons, for your own reasons. I am now just back to where I was yesterday, which is I'm not in support of boycotting Star Wars over creative problems. I don't think that's the right thing to do. They are still going to get my support as a fan, but they're also going to get my harsh criticism, and they're going to get some pretty hardcore videos about some of their behavior, some of the individuals that work at Lucasfilm, some of the individuals that are employed by Lucasfilm who are causing trouble out there right now. A few, by the way, stuff is going on. Twitter is actually shutting down some of the accounts of these toxic, and they are toxic, these really weirdo Star Wars fans, individuals who promote conflict. There are kind of big fans in the Star Wars community that do nothing but promote conflict, and I'm getting word that a lot of their Twitter accounts are being shut down, and I think that's, hey, good stuff is happening, all in all. So I want to say may the Force be with all of you out there, and this is great news. Hey, want to follow me on Twitter? Okay, cool. I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. Talk to you there. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're gonna look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the laughing man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.